Well, hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my garage and a happy new year to everybody. This is the first time I've been back making a video in the garage for a few weeks. Yeah, I've had a nice wee break over the Christmas period and I hope you also have had a lovely time enjoying the festivities with your family and friends. But it's a new year and a lot of new adventures to look forward to in 2024. I'm really looking forward to this year. I think there's going to be some exciting things coming up. There should be some good videos to be made and to put up on the channel for you to enjoy. I'm not going to give anything away at this point as to what's going to be happening, but yeah, I'm excited about this year. I think it's going to be good. I thought the weather's been rubbish. I've not really been able to get out on the bike much. When it's been kind of reasonably good days, it's been so icy and so too dangerous to take the bikes out as far as I'm concerned. But it's looking, the forecast, it's starting to look a wee bit better, so we should get out very soon. But today, what we thought we'd talk about is basically luggage carrying on the wee bike. As they come, there's not very many options for the wee Enfield. As you all know, you've always seen this wee Royal Enfield side box that goes on, which is, yeah, it's okay. It works quite well. I've used it quite a lot. You're quite limited in what you can actually carry in it. And one of the faults I've noticed, sometimes when you're slinging a leg over the bike, if your foot actually hits it, it actually flicks the lid and it just pops open. So it's not the lock mechanism in it isn't brilliant. But it's a good wee box. The other bit I don't like about it is when you're cleaning the bike, because it's bolted on the side all the time, and getting into clean behind it is a bit of a pain. But yeah, I like it, and it will still be used on the bike. On the Bonneville, we fitted these wee SW Motec wee side bags, and they're great. They're really pretty much the same capacity as the wee Enfield side box, but they're canvas and they do expand up a wee bit, and yeah, they're great, and they're so easy to just clip on and off the bike, it's like so. I made wee handles so you can actually carry them quite easily, but they don't really come with that wee bit. That was a wee homemade thing, but they've got these really nice mountings on this side, and I've got one on either side of the Bonneville. And they just snap into place on the bike. Yeah, and they're pretty good. I quite like them, and I've used them a lot last year on this bike, and they've been great. And it's been quite surprising how much stuff you can cram into those two bags. They're like wee TARDIS bags. So yeah, so they're great. I love them. And the fact is, you can just clip them off if you don't need them. So they're not on the bike all the time. Yeah, you can see the bike, the Bonneville's looking, I wouldn't say it's looking sad for itself. It's in winter hibernation. She's a wee work in progress at the moment. The tank's off. I didn't quite know what to do with the tank this year. Do you fill it up and leave it full of petrol, or do you drain it? What I've actually done is I've totally drained the tank. I've put my air dryer and blew air into the tank to really heat it up and dry the inside of the tank. And it's all wrapped up in quite a sealed bag with some gel bags in there to absorb moisture as well, and it's sitting in the spare bedroom on top of the wardrobe, so it couldn't be sitting in a better environment to spend the winter. I've been working on it. I've done a lot of cleaning on the bike. She's looking immaculate. So yeah, she'll come out again in a few months' time. She'll be all back and just ready to roll. Lovely bike, lovely bike. But anyway, I've deviated a wee bit there, haven't I? Talking about the Bonneville. And also the Tiger, it's in winter hibernation as well. The ABBA lift has been brilliant. The bike has actually spent the whole winter up on the lift. It's never been off it. And the two bikes on this side can tuck away quite neatly into the side of the garage. And this one goes over that side, and I can get my car in, which is great in the winter months. The car never gets in the summer. Anyway, what I was going to talk about was the storage and the fact that I really like these wee bags. And wouldn't it be nice if you could actually stick them onto the side of the Enfield? Because they would look quite good on the Enfield and they'd be quite in keeping. And it would give me more carrying capacity than the single one box. And the good news is I can actually do it. Because I was looking at SW Motec's website recently and I found, yeah, they now make a bracket for the Enfield. So, I've bought two. I've got two brackets. So now I can potentially remove the side box on the other side and fit these two brackets on, which will look really neat. And I can use my two SW Motec bags from the Bonneville and use them on the wee Enfield as well. So I get more value out of those bags because I can use them on the two bikes. So yeah, that's what I would do today. I'm going to show you how to fit these wee brackets onto the Enfield. Yeah, that's it. So let's go and do that. So what do the brackets comprise of? Basically it is the main bracket frame. There's one bolt and some spacers here, this section here, that bolts on to the front mounting. There's two other bolts with two spacers as well, and they go through the top mounting. It has these wee collars that go onto the frame, and they're just screwed onto the mounting frame, like so. There's two of those, and where's that other screw? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so they basically go in, and that screws on. And the front one is the same mounting, but it's slightly different because it has another wee collar unit that goes in, and that is where this one is different because of the locking mechanism for it snapping onto the bike. So yeah, basically that's them all in place. Give them a wee tighten up. And that's the frame now ready to mount on the bike. So let's do that. Okay, so how it mounts onto the bike is it mounts in through this mounting that in here that holds the mudguard stay on, and the two Allen screws up here that hold the seat on. And so they're both really strong. This mounting here that goes under the seat to hold the back seat pad is incredibly strong, and so is that. So you've got three very, very secure mounts for it to attach to. First thing you do is to just prise off this wee rubber grommet, and that's that gone, and it exposes the bolt inside there, and that's a 12mm socket. It goes into that one. So that's that bolt removed, and remove these two bolts here that hold the grab rail on. Actually, I'll leave one in because it keeps the rail in place. So this is basically where it goes in, and there's two spacers that go on, one short one and one long one. The long one goes to the back and the short one goes to the front. And the bolts, they're both exactly the same length. They go in and have a washer on that. So how I would do it is to just put that one bolt through there and put that spacer in, and just loosely screw in one screw and get it started. What that does is it holds this rail in place so this doesn't actually move. And remove that bolt. Bring the bracket up. Put the spacer in. And that bolt. And just get it started, that's it. Simply at the front, you've got another long bolt and a washer, and there's two spacers on this one. This thin one goes inside, and the next one goes on the outside. And that long bolt just goes straight through. And connects at the front. Get the whole thing a bit tighten up. Perfect. And these back bolts as well. Oops. I've made a mistake. I got it wrong, kids. I got it wrong. So it's a case of don't do as I say. I got the spacers in the wrong place. The long spacer actually goes to the front and not the back. Slack that one off a wee bit. That was why I kind of tried to keep one bolt in it all the time, because once you've got both bolts out, the bracket and the seat alignment goes off slightly, so you've got to kind of pull it back into position. So, and that's it. That's the bracket on, and it is really strong. And as you can see, this is where the front bracket goes, down in here with that spacer, and up the back you can see that the short spacer goes to the back and the long spacer goes to the front, and it all lines up perfectly. And then all you have to do is to I'm not having a good day. I put those wee brackets onto the other bracket for the other side. So I went to try and put the bag on, and it obviously wouldn't go on because these were missing. I think I've had too many weeks off making videos. I'm out of practice. It's not a disaster. There we go. And this can only go in one way because there's a wee, it's the way it's shaped, it fits into that recess. So you can't go wrong. So that's it. That's all that's involved in fitting the bracket. And again, the bag, it goes on. There's a wee clip here that locks on, and it locks on to this front mounting. And these other three, you just slip them into the mounts, which is dead easy. And that's it. It snaps in, and it's really secure. And that's the bag. And I think it quite suits the bike. And to use the bag, there's various buckles on it. There's a buckle that comes off here. There's a wee buckle on either side. It just pops off. And the bag, it's got a roll top opening with Velcro. Inside, I've just actually stuffed it with bits of packing and paper to fill it out just now. But there's also, it comes with a waterproof inner bag as well, which sits inside. So the bag's contents are kept absolutely bone dry. And again, that's got a Velcro top on it, a roll top down, like a standard dry bag, and the wee closure, and your contents are safe. Give this a wee turn over and pop the clips on. And that's it in the bag, that's the bag on. It's so easy to get off the bike, just a wee nudge and they're off. And it leaves quite a nice wee bracket that's not too obtrusive. So yeah, I like it. So what I'll do now is I'll whip the box off the other side and we'll put the bag on the other side. So that's the bracket fitted on this side as well. Just have to snap this bag on as well. That's it. That's both bags on the bike. So yeah. So what do you think, guys? You think that's a good modification? Do you think it's in keeping with the bike? Yeah, I think they look pretty good. I think they suit the bike, and it's starting like so easy to use, so easy to take clip off and on the bike when you don't want them. So yeah, I think they look good, and it's so nice to be able to use them, swap them between this bike and the Bonneville. So that's the video for today, guys. Fitting the SW Motec Legend side bags to the wee Enfield. You can actually, they come in two sizes. You get them slightly longer as well, which have got more carrying capacity. But that's the ones I chose to buy for the Bonneville when I got them. So it's good to be able to use them on both bikes. I think that's really, really good. It's quite hard to get back in the swing of making videos. When I was coming out, I thought, gosh, I was so used to actually doing it every week and having a few weeks off. It's kind of thrown me a wee bit. But hopefully we'll get back in the swing and we'll get some good content out there for you. And we'll have another fabulous year on the Tiger Nest YouTube channel. And we hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. So take care, ride safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.